Well, that's my pretty tarping job. Looks like we just got a neighbor. Tarp is pulling forward a little bit on the top there, but seems to be staying nicely. So this is the Sunday Summit brake check. It's a little mucky. Oh, the snow's melting. I'm going to jump back in the truck. My brake check. Plug everything back in. I always take my shoes off. Hi, Jess. Looks like he's already wanting to leave. I don't know, I'm not sure what he's doing. I don't know why he was pulling that side. I've kind of parked so that it's hard for them to leave. Plug everything in. Another truck on the other side. Busy brake check, I see. We'll wait for him to go, he's empty. Empty Tritum. So this is Sunday Summit. It is just east of Manning Park. I think we're going to go for a 13th gear here. And work our way down. Definitely have to be a lot slower than 13th gear near the bottom, but up here we should be okay. I should leave forward flashes on, shouldn't I? I think the speed limit's still technically 100 here, although none of us are ever going to do 100 down this. One of those beautiful little curvy roads. Would be a lot of fun on a motorcycle. That car caught up with me awfully fast. I predict they're going to pass me. There is no passing zones until the very bottom. In fact, no, we go right to the bottom, a little bit back up, and then down again before there's any passing zones. I predict this guy's going to pass us before that. Somewhere in double solid, even though you can't see it's double solid, but it's double solid all the way down. Another car behind them. I'm going down at 55 kilometers an hour, give or take. I'm working to keep it under 60 kilometers. That's a safe speed until there's a sharper corner coming up a little further ahead. That's a 50. After that, there's a 40. And after the 40, it gets down steep, where 11th gear won't even hold me. And 11th gear holds me on almost every hill. So right on my bumper. If I stop, if I hit the brakes, I'll be wearing them right up the backside. Bumper bug. There wouldn't be much left of me. It'd be underneath my trailers. Never understood people that have to ride that close behind you. There's the 50. Jake brakes on full, fan on. The engine fan robs a couple horsepower from the engine and actually slows you down significantly. Actually, when I first started trucking, I'm like, is that a real thing? Once you start driving, you go, that's a real thing. There's a big difference between having your fan on and off. Think something simple as a fan belt running a fan. Oh, there he goes. Don't worry about any oncoming traffic. One of these days. Something as simple as running a fan belt and fan would rob that much horsepower, but it does. I don't know how much horsepower it is, but it's... Oh, there goes the other one. At least this one you can see a little further before the corner. Don't know how many horsepower it robs, but it does rob some horses. There's the 40. Hard on Jake brakes again. If I have a max weight load, I have to use brakes around that corner, but today's a bit of a lighter load, still a heavy load, but not as heavy as the one we towed to Ericsson. That was a heavy load. Yeah, we're making good time today. So then, after this next little jot of corners, we've got to try to grab a couple lower gears.
I'm making a prediction about what we're bringing back tomorrow.
You're making a prediction what we're bringing back tomorrow? We're going to have a tarp load at Timber Mart. What's your guess? Concrete. Now it is construction season. Spring is here. Okay, let's grab some gears. Let's grab 10th gear. I wonder if 10th gear, if I can make it down. I always go 11th gear and I need a bit of brake. Well, quite a bit of brake at the bottom. I'm wondering if 10th gear I don't need any brake. I might have tried this, I just don't remember. Runaway lane right there. I predict this car is going to pass us around this corner. As soon as we've gotten around this corner, surprise me if the car does not pass us, because it's a long straightaway here. It's double solid all the way down, but honestly, it's a safe place to pass. Nothing. Really? Not even a go for it. Interesting. What about the car behind them? Catching up very fast. They're both looking now. I think they've waited too long. It's not safe anymore. Second one's still looking. Huh. Would have been a safe place to pass, even though there was a double solid there. I think 10th gear will work nicely with no brakes on the bottom here. It means we're going down at about 35 kilometers an hour, but that's about the perfect speed for the bottom corner. But this isn't the max load, so 10th might not be enough for a heavier load. The rest of the corners are a little bit faster. Make our way into Manning Park. No, they're still. Oh no, they're still a crawling, tiny, or not tiny, but a very sharp corner still. Right, forgot about that one. Always rocks on the road. They put in some brand new, it's like chain link fence, but it hangs on the side. Prevent rock slides, so that's kept a lot of rocks off the road, the brand new stuff, so that's kind of nice. Must have done a lot of blasting for that little section of road coming up. Last truck, the empty one, took shortcuts around that corner. You can see its tracks just cut the corner. Four-way flashers off, full speed. Full speed ahead. Let's get some momentum. Some momentum, so I have to slow right down for the hairpin. A hairpin slows it down for you. No stopping, avalanche area. Yeah, it definitely is. More of a rock slide area than an avalanche area, but start this last climb. It's got to be a fairly steep grade. Because we're always crawling up this thing. And this isn't the sharp corner. The sharpest corner is, I think, 40 or 30 kilometers an hour, something like that. These are 60. Right along the Smilkameen River. Just starting to thaw out there. This corner, every now and then you see a tired truck leaning against the bank. Took the corner too fast and went into that ditch, and that'll tip you on your side. Yeah, the river's looking really beautiful with it starting to melt like that. There's some small avalanches that happen on the right-hand side there. I don't mean those little rolling balls. I mean there's actual where the whole chunk of snow all moved at the same time. But those rolling balls are kind of neat, especially when they become donuts. Every now and then you see them rolled down as donuts. They roll down steep enough, fast enough that there's actually a hole in the center. This corner, there's some rocks here. Let's go wide so we don't bust trailer tires. Up this cliff here, always there were so many rocks on the road, but they've put in that chain link fence on the side, and that's kept most of the rocks off the road. Always got to make sure you go wide here, or else your trailers end up in the other lane. Kind of square off the corner. Beautiful waterfalls hidden on the left-hand side here in this Milkameen River. There's no good viewpoint of them. In the summer, you can kind of hang over the cliff edge there. Not the safest thing to do, but you can see a beautiful waterfall in there. Alrighty. 2 kilometers is a passing lane. There is. And then we can cruise right through Manning Park. We love coming up here and kayaking in Lightning Lake. Arms get sore from kayaking. Yeah, it's very windy sometimes. Very, very windy. Looks like it's a bit of a mud bath up here. This road's going to be slippery overnight. I always think that looks like coal on the side of the road. Tell me that's not coal. It's like pure black rock. Anyone out there that's a geologist, tell me what that is. Am I right? Is that coal? Quiz of the day. I guess there were other quizzes on the last video. Oh, Jess wants to make up a quiz now. What's that?
I'll find one.
Maybe tomorrow, she says. East Gate. Oh, 87 kilometers. Not quite in Manning Park yet, but we're getting there. The entrance has a nice sign. There used to be a geocache on the back of that sign. Don't know if it's still there, but we found it. Still can't get it to speed limit. I'm trying. We'll turn cruise control on and then tap it a couple of times to go up a little higher. Oh, there's a rock. Nobody beside us, so we'll just go wide. So in the middle of nowhere. I guess there's enough people in Manning Park and enough people that didn't think of fueling up in Hope or in Princeton can make money off of a gas station on the top of a pass. There's an empty Essentials coming back. I don't like running empty. Hey, there's the Manning Park Bear. Can't read park on the bottom, but Manning. So yeah, another beautiful part of Highway 3. really Highway 3 all the way from Hope to, well, I guess it would be all the way to Alberta, right to Crow's Nest Pass. Just a beautiful drive all the way. Is that another Essential truck? Yeah, another empty truck. Yeesh. Not making good money that way. Another empty truck. That one's a different company, but that's a lot of empty trucks. Gotta say, my dispatch does a better job than that. It is rare that I run empty back this way. Very rare. Sometimes it's a silly little load, but it pays some of the fuel going back. It's rare I go empty. I'm sure we give the loads coming back this way a highly discounted rate just to help pay for fuel a little bit. But 3 empty trucks like that in a row? Well, we'll see what dispatch gets me tomorrow. Jess says concrete blocks. I say it's a mix of building supplies from Timber Mart. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to join us and ride along with us every day, a couple of minutes every day. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. See if I'm right or Jess is right, or if neither of us are right.